Do my gray hairs bother you?
What gray hairs?
Kiss me.
Wow, Mom, is that a new purse?
Yeah, that looks pretty expensive.
Well, don't tell anybody, Brian, but I was a little naughty. I may have dipped into the tax surplus.
Wait a minute, you used taxpayer money to buy yourself a handbag?
It's no big deal, Brian.
Lois Griffin may seem like a typical mom, but her antics on Family Guy often cross legal lines. From reckless behavior to actual crimes, she's no stranger to trouble. Today, we will be counting down 7 shocking reasons why Lois should probably be behind bars, exploring her wildest, most questionable action. Number 7 ran a drug lab. After experiencing a crime wave in Quahog, the Griffins decide that the best choice for their family is to move to a farm in Season 11's Farmer Guy.
Welcome to Bojangles!
All the fish in the bucket now, not one fish at a time as a reward, all of them.
Okay, take it easy.
I mean, all I ever wanted was to raise our children in a wholesome place, far away from all the crime and problems of the big city.
I'm reading you, Lois. I'm reading you loud and clear.
Unfortunately, things don't go well. They quickly begin to lose a lot of money.
Well, with all this debt and no income, there's no way we're going to be able to keep up our bank payments. Peter, if something doesn't change, I'm afraid we're going to lose this farm.
Great, just what I need on my conscience. Another failed business.
And as Brian heads to university to help support the family, their luck continues to plummet when a tornado approaches.
Guys, what's that over there?
Oh my God, it's a tornado!
Seeking shelter in the storm cellar, they discover a drug lab.
Look at all this stuff. Burners, plastic tubing, 12 cases of cold medicine.
You guys, I think this is a meth lab.
Oh my God. You mean like as in D-R-U-G-S?
After some reservations, Lois decides to go all in on running it.
All right, Peter, we can make one meth, and that's it. And it's only because I don't see any other way out of this.
Thanks, Lois. Oh, this is going to work out great.
When Brian returns and discovers their illegal activity, she immediately exclaims that he can't have any of the money.
I don't believe this. Are you guys insane?
We're rich is what we are. Look at all that cash, Brian.
He don't get none of that. He wasn't here for it.
It isn't until Lois sees the destruction their product has caused in Quahog that she finally snaps out of it and gives it all up. Number 6 became corrupt mayor. Lois sets out to become the mayor of Quahog with her heart in the right place.
Oh my God, I'm an absolute wreck.
Well, folks, this is it. The last of the votes have been tallied, and we're getting the final results in now. Quahog's new mayor is Lois Griffin.
However, it doesn't take long for her selfish impulses to kick in. Once elected, she vows to clean up the local lake and be a better mayor than the unstable Adam West. But before long, she starts skimming off the leftover taxpayer money from the lake cleanup project to buy herself expensive gifts.
Wow, Mom, is that a new purse?
Yeah, that looks pretty expensive.
Well, don't tell anybody, Brian, but I was a little naughty. I may have dipped into the tax surplus.
Soon, she finds herself being bought out by oil companies, allowing them to return to dumping waste into the lake.
I'd like to buy you that coat.
Really?
All I ask in return is that you let my company do just a little bit of dumping in your lake.
This guy don't sit right with me, Lois. He don't sit right with me.
But I just cleaned up Quahog Lake.
Do you want the coat or not?
What's going on? Everybody dead.
When you're this easily corruptible, maybe public office isn't the right fit for you. Number 5. Attempted to seduce Justin Bieber. At some point, we all experience a quarter-life or midlife crisis and do things we aren't proud of. However, not many of us have thrown ourselves at a young musician while married with kids. Then again, not everyone is Lois Griffin. In Season 11's Lois comes out of her shell. The matriarch loses herself during a birthday celebration when Peter describes her as an old plow horse.
Lois, you may not be the young filly you were when I met you, but you're still my reliable old plow horse who's there each day to pull the plow, to help around the barn, and let the husband horse slap a batch at her now and then. Well, I guess that's it. I love you, sweetheart.
Feeling the weight of his words, she begins to act much younger.
I got highlights, I went shopping, and I had my... So it's tighter now.
Peter, I think Lois might be having a midlife crisis.
Come on, dudes. Who wants to hop in my wheels and head to the beach for some ultimate frisbee?
Whoa. Lois, what the hell you doing?
Do me, Peter. Do me right here in the basement.
You mean this room we're in, or your bum?
No, this room, Peter. Right here on the carpet.
This leads her to sneak into the dressing room of Justin Bieber in an attempt to seduce him.
Is that a reference to something?
Okay. I'm Stifler's mom.
Still, no idea.
Okay, just get your pants off, hon.
If Peter hadn't burst in before anything happened, who knows how far things might have gone with the then 18-year-old. Number 4, Shoplifting Obsession. In a moment of weakness and recklessness, Lois Griffin steals a supermarket ham she can't afford. This small act of deviance sparks a spree of theft, with Lois swiping everything from clothes to fine art to car mufflers.
Oh my God, that was such a rush. I'm alive!
Her kleptomania spirals so wildly out of control that it eventually lands her in jail.
Hi, I'm Lois.
I'm Fisty. That's Stabby and that's Balls. Pull up a chair, we're playing cards.
Oh, okay. So are those biblical names?
Yeah, Fisty is.
Peter, however, helps her escape and the Griffin family goes on the run, living in constant fear of being caught.
My God, you know what this means? You're all accessories to my escape.
She's right. We're fugitives from the law.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm a dog, all right? I have a very tough time standing up in the car.
Eventually, Lois realizes how her crimes have seriously affected their lives and, in a moment of clarity, decides to turn herself in.
Peter, how are we going to support ourselves here?
Well, we'll all have to get jobs, but I'm sure we'll each find something we can do.
She may have done the right thing in the end, but she definitely crossed a line. It's hard to believe this wild series of events all started with a single ham. Number 3, dispatched a jaywalker. After traumatizing their son by killing off the fictional Arthur Valentine, created to make him feel better on Valentine's Day.
Wait, Arthur Valentine isn't real.
What? Not real? Then who leaves those notes with all the misspellings?
Chris becomes catatonic.
It's Mom and Dad. We thought we'd... Awakenings!
Peter, I'm not sure that's a...
Awakenings!
You're gonna hurt him if you...
Awakenings!
Peter, knock it off. I never thought Chris would take things so hard. I think we went too far by killing Arthur Valentine.
While Lois is minding him, she confides a dark secret. She once killed a pedestrian.
I mean, I've been where you're at. Listen, I've never told anyone this, but I killed a jaywalker in 2002.
She whispers that, at the time, the jaywalker seemed old to her, implying that their death somehow mattered less.
She looked old, but she was only 51. I mean, back then, that was old to me. It's why I always talk and ask questions so much.
Maybe that's why Lois was the one behind the wheel when she and Peter dispatched Arthur. She had already done something like this before. Lois has done a lot of things, but now we can add killing someone to the list. Number 2, made out with Meg's boyfriend. Poor Meg has it rough. She's constantly mocked for her weight, serves as the butt of many jokes, and generally acts as the family punching bag. So, it does wonders for her confidence when she brings home a cute new boyfriend.
Lois, get in here. Shh. Meg's boyfriend.
But there's nothing wrong with him.
Mom, where's my...
However, when Lois becomes jealous of the attention her daughter is getting...
Oh my God, that's kind of hot.
She sends Meg off on an errand and quickly moves to take what she wants.
Goodbye, Meg. Let's not play games. The other day you said I was attractive. Now what are we gonna do about it?
Oh my God, wow, this is so cool.
Do my gray hairs bother you?
What gray hairs?
Kiss me.
Meg returns to find her mother making out with Anthony on the couch. Not only is this incredibly sleazy, but Lois then goes on to blame her underage makeout session on Peter's inattention.
Mom, I forgot my keys. Do you know where...
Rape?
Keep it classy, Mrs. Griffin. Number 1, kicking her family out of the house. In this episode, Lois's latest obsession is decluttering the entire house.
Thank God, everything's back to normal.
2. Gross.
I tell you to clean your rooms, and the first thing you do is put all your science projects in Stewie's closet.
Mom, we didn't...
Stop arguing and get rid of it.
Inspired by Trisha Takanawa's book Throw It Away, what begins as a harmless project quickly spirals into a delusional quest for the perfect minimalist home.
Shut up, Meg.
Well, I didn't say anything.
You just did. Your voice, it's cluttering up my space. Get out.
But
get out of my house.
Lois goes into a cleaning frenzy, tossing out everything, and eventually everyone. If something doesn't kindle joy, it has to go, including her husband and kids.
It did not kindle joy.
Once she's left completely alone in a stark white void, Lois realizes she's still far from happy. She has a meltdown that culminates in her joyously rolling around in piles of trash.
Huh, Chris?
Okay!
Oh my God! Lois, are you okay?
I'm fine!
It's not unusual for Family Guy characters to go seamlessly from one extreme to another, but watching Lois's journey from obsessive clean freak to literally calling herself garbage is hilariously on point.
Everything's fine! I was saved by garbage! I'm garbage! Everything's garbage, and garbage is wonderful!
When Mommy's unstable, I feel unsafe.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more Family Guy content.